So without further ado, I don't know what, Ivan was going to come in and talk to y'all about Governor, but he might, oh, there he is. Did you want to talk about Governor? We're about out of time. Pardon? We're going to let Ivan talk for a few minutes, then we'll go outside and start our basket making.
Awesome. Hello, my name is Ivan Sam. Yad Eshe Ivan Sam Jackie Anich Law Twahid Lini Bushes Chin. Trouble does a chedo, my desk is done Shanala without the Nensla. Introducing myself in Navajo because I got some relatives right here, maybe related to them or not. But we're always encouraged to introduce ourselves like that too. So I want to say thank you for each and every one of you to be a part of this whole decolonization for social work. And I spoke with Tamara. She asked if I could take care of the fire. I said yes, because the fireplace was really significant to me as well, because I was raised around a fireplace through ceremony and, you know, just everyday life, you know, cooking and, you know, we use it for warmth, take care of our home, our children, family members, our sick ones and all that, you know, through ceremony as well. And so that's an honor for me to take care of that. Thank you, Tamara, and the social work program as well. And I was asked to speak to share my experience working in the community as well. I don't know if there is time for that, or a little bit, okay. So I used to work for Southern Indian Health Council at the La Posta Substance Abuse Center. I was wearing so many different hats out there. They asked me to be the youth director, acting youth director for the Boys and Girls Club. I did the outreach coordinator there, and I was also doing the drug and alcohol addiction program there. So I was wearing a lot of hats during that process, and being in the community to serve Kumeyaay people especially, you know, the people that live amongst this land. It was an honor for me to see that, but at the same time, it was really rough because of the stigma that carries on with the facility. You know, a lot of relatives don't like to come to a program that is called Substance Abuse Center, you know. So that's one thing that I've learned in the community is, you know, that stigma is always there in a lot of our programs. And it's really hard to work around that and navigate through that because people are afraid of that. They're ashamed to be around that process. And the ones that are really in dire need, they try to be involved with those programs too. So it's kind of like a curse and a blessing at the same time. So we try to, you know, navigate through that. So my whole outlook perspective was to introduce a proposal to them to change the name to Wellness Center, you know, Kumeyaay Wellness Center or Indian Wellness Center or Youth Wellness Center, you know. That way it involves family, it involves relatives, because your closest support system through that process is your family at the end of the day. You know, we're dealing with a lot of different struggles in our communities, you know, that historical and intergenerational trauma that still leads the silent pandemic of substance abuse addiction and alcoholism, you know, you name it, all the way across the board. So, you know, we're trying to focus on that right now in the community. I know we lost a lot of loved ones through the COVID sickness, you know, but my grandparents always used to tell me, we have to move forward. We're resilient people. We need to continue to move forward, continue to fall on our prayers and all those blessings that come with it, you know. And our loved ones, there's a time to mourn for them, but we also have to let them go too, because it's selfish of us to hold on to them in this world. You know, we have to let them travel to that spirit world. And there's a time and place for that. So we hold that space for them in ceremony with the fireplace. And that's the reason why I stay close to the fireplace, is because I have a lot of loved ones that have gone and passed too. So if you guys get a chance, put some prayers down on the fire. It's there for you. You know, it's loving, it's nurturing, it's warm, it takes care of you. It provides food for you too. So, you know, the more we educate ourselves and learn about that process, our lives will be a lot easier. And for social work, it's really important that you guys understand the process of how Native family work. We are people that are interdependent with one another. We have to have our children around. We have to have our loved ones within our homes be with us. It's very common to have overgrown adult children in the home, you know, living with you, because we love each other like that. And when you're going through social work, you have to understand that too. You know, you're going to have a big family that you're going to deal with, you know, in the working field. So, you know, we try to focus on that, and we try to work around that. So with that in mind, there's going to be a camp coming up, a GONA, Gathering of Native Americans. We Are Sacred Camp, coming up June 17th through the 19th, that weekend, up in Los Coyotes. We're going to have some information online. Hopefully we could share it online, social media. If you guys could try to look for it, maybe in your programs, it'll be shared with you. But I'm going to be one of the facilitators there. We're going to utilize the fire. The main focus is going to be family. I'm going to be the cook there, so I'm going to be providing food for you. You know, that's a unique part. That's where we want our foundation to be with our family members. We want them to learn that food is medicine. That's where addiction of recovery starts, is nutrition. You know, you got to take care of yourself too. So, you know, we want to, you know, offer you guys that. So there's going to be a registration going around online. So if you guys could look for that, I would greatly appreciate that, and look forward to seeing you all. So I just want to say thank you all for allowing me to speak. And anything else? That's it? Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it.